Well, President Biden will hold a meeting with NATO Secretary General this afternoon. They'll discuss the upcoming NATO summit in Lithuania as the alliance begins its largest ever air exercise, which is expected to last until June 23rd. So joining me now for more on this is CBS News Chief White House correspondent Nancy Cordes. Okay, Nancy, what can we expect from this meeting today?
This is a pivotal meeting, Anne-Marie, because Jens Stoltenberg, who is the leader of NATO, is going to be stepping down in the fall after nearly 10 years in the job. And that position of Secretary General is critical. It is a political position. It is a military position. This is the individual tasked with keeping all 31 member countries of NATO together on the same page, particularly right now when it comes to Ukraine, aid to Ukraine, both military and humanitarian, as this war drags on and as the European and North Atlantic countries continue to give more and more sophisticated weaponry to Ukraine. So no doubt that is going to be topic number one between the President of the United States and the Secretary General of NATO today is who is going to replace him, who is qualified to do that.
So do we know of any names that are being bounced around?
There are lots of names being bounced around, but this is not a situation where everyone gets together and votes. This is behind the scenes discussions, diplomacy. Obviously, there are lots of people who are jockeying for the position because it's a feather in the cap for any nation for a leader from their country to become the NATO Secretary General. Among the names that we've heard most frequently, Danish Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen. She actually met with President Biden last week. She downplayed any notion that she might become NATO Secretary General. You know, that's the kind of job you don't want to be seen lobbying for. But also last week, the president met with the British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, who was making the case for his defense minister, Ben Wallace, to get the job, though we know that President Biden would prefer to see someone higher ranking in the position, a president or a prime minister. Jens Stoltenberg himself is the former prime minister of Norway. There's also a sense that perhaps we should see the first woman NATO Secretary General. And in addition to Frederiksen, there are several women on the list, including the Prime Minister of Estonia, the Prime Minister of Lithuania, even the EC President Ursula von der Leyen, who's well known to leaders in many of these countries. But as of right now, we don't know who's going to emerge as the winner. We just know that it's likely that we'll find out about the next steps before the big NATO summit that's taking place next month in Lithuania.
It'll be crucial. Nancy, thank you.